All right, let's lock in, man. We here on our side of the town now, man. It's time to see what's going on, Big Daddy Freezy. Big Daddy, Thick Daddy Freezy.
Welcome to LA, the land of dreams, palm trees, and possibly food poisoning.
Oh, fuck.
Most people are usually on the hunt for 5-star restaurants when deciding where they want to eat. But today, we're flipping that on its head and hunting down the worst rated to see if they really
these
are
days
as
to make bad food.
as people say.
So we're here at
Buffalo
Wild Wings Grill and Bar. Not the best ratings on Yelp, that's
but it's
for sure.
It's fine.
But yes, let's go in there. Let's try it.
B-dubs
I've seen
be
a lot of
hitting, no
screens
cap.
from out here, so I'm getting like a sports bar vibe, which is never a good sign for food. Only one way to find out.
What sports bars you be going to? Sports bars in America got that fire shit.
Mate. A couple more screens, I reckon. Genuinely, I'm going to count how many screens I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. There's about 50 screens in here. That's not even an exaggeration. Like, there's actually 50 screens in here. And that's not a bad thing. That's not me complaining. I wish we had more stuff like that in the UK. Anyways, look, we're here to try the food. And more importantly, the wings.
Hell yeah, this shit's fine.
Obviously, we're using Yelp. This place is in quite a touristy
area.
Miss. Like, we're by the Hollywood stars and everything. You know, those things in the floor that everyone gets really excited about. As I'm walking to the next spot, look, we've got Arthur Cohen, Vin Diesel here, unbelievable, Colleen Frederick. Usually around these tourist attractions tend to be pretty crap food spots. Leicester Square in London.
Get your star maps.
Probably a similar vibe here. Right, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually right.
Offer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 different sauces.
I wonder what that like saucepan looks like in the back. They probably got a whole freezer of just sauces.
But it also makes it more difficult to decide what you want. I mean, yeah, I've been sort of sat here for a little while now. We were quick to get the drinks, and I was like, oh, okay, she's on it. And it's not
empty as fuck in there, too.
But yeah, since then, we haven't really had a look in at getting our order in.
What the fuck?
Oh, hi there. Hi there.
It's way too empty in there.
Yes,
not
I am.
ordered.
Thank you very much. Could I please get 6 of the traditional wings, please? What is like the most popular sauce to go for?
Barbecue?
That depends. Do you want spicy? Do you want
just like in the middle?
Medium?
Yeah.
So the honey barbecue is good. The spicy garlic is good.
Could I get the honey barbecue then, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I get that? And then also the buffalo chicken tots as well.
Where are you guys from?
London.
London?
Yeah.
Welcome to LA.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Probably lie. I know it took a little while, but she seems quite nice because when I read out one of the, I would call this an outrageous comment and definitely out of pocket. Don't know what this means, but heavy-set host with red hair has no concept of customer service. Very condescending and rude.
Damn.
Heavy-set host. Me and G-Film were arguing. Is that? What do they mean by that? God, this is the worst. One of the top 10 worst mistakes is accidentally mobile ordering from this location. Bloody hell, people are actually savage on here. Food came out too fast to be fresh. Okay, this is going to be interesting. If it comes within 2 minutes, then we know
I've never had a bad experience at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's so confusing to me.
All right, so here we are. Scran has arrived. They look okay, actually. They look nicely sauced.
Oh, he got boned in. That's a good
appetizer. The size. I'm sorry, America. I'm gonna bring it up every single time. But at the same time, you could argue value for money, etc., etc. Anyways, let's try one of these
my fucking
chicken tots.
Y'all come over here and love our portion sizes.
Filthy.
You be begging for that shit.
I misread what this is. So this is a potato nugget, and the chicken is just on top.
Yeah, it's a tater tot, nigga. Y'all don't got tater tots either? I'm not gonna lie, that don't look that appetizing.
It's okay, I just don't know what I'm eating. That's the problem with a lot of these.
It's a tater tot, monkey.
I'm just anxious. Fucking hell, it's spicy. I'm not enjoying that. I don't know what the chicken is actually like. It feels like the ears.
I'm not gonna lie, it don't look that good.
Wait, the chicken
the tots look way overcooked.
But
you don't look good at all.
or the feet. I can't explain it. It's like the bad part of the chicken that I've been given, the cartilage.
God damn, okay, nigga.
Ice cold. Now, full transparency, I was on my phone for about 5 minutes before I started, but these would have come out cold. They're
Yeah, no, and it shouldn't be that cold for...
No. Great, thank you.
All right.
It shouldn't be that cold with only 5 minutes at the table. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't have the heart to tell them. It's not their fault. They didn't make it. One of the biggest complaints about this place is the service. And again, I always have to keep in mind that when there's a camera, there tends to be an elevated service. Whether I want to admit it or not, I usually get a bit of a better experience than your probably average Joe, purely because I've got that and I've got a mic attached to me. So it's quite difficult sometimes to rate service.
Understandable.
So this place is called Buffalo Wild Wings. They better deliver on the wild wings.
The bone-in wings look terrible. God damn. It took him a whole day to get that off the bone.
Barbecue.
Oh.
Now, they didn't come out in 2 minutes, like one of the reviews said, but they're also just not warm. I wouldn't say this has got legs to be, you know, one of the worst rated here, particularly for the food. I don't think so.
What would you compare this?
Back at home?
Yeah.
In our 24-hour video, where me and George Clark went to Wingman's was a level above this for sure. But they also claim to be the best wings in London, so the honey glaze is nice.
It's hard to be the best wings when wings in general are just not consistent.
Imagine
animals aren't consistent.
Only served wings. That's the vibe I'm getting. All right, let's review that spot. Service.
It's like a 6 out of 10, I would say.
3 out of 5. Food. I've got to give it a 2 out of 5. It was, yeah, it just wasn't even warm.
It's not
and
bad.
I think that's the biggest cardinal sin. It was a filthy bit of food.
I hate that he had that experience,
It really was
man.
just the Weatherspoons.
I hate that he had that experience.
Of LA. And then finally, the value, the price. It was actually pretty well priced, honestly. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for the pricing. It was pretty cheap. So yeah, let's keep it moving. I hate doing these videos. Like, I'm just gonna go and have more bad food. What a horrible way to spend a day.
Next up, Pizza Loca, rocking a powerful 2.4 stars on Yelp. Reviewers called it bland, undercooked, and an insult to Italy. One person even posted this photo of their pizza, and honestly, I think it's just trying to escape the box.
Hi there, yeah, could I just get a pepperoni pizza, please?
Medium pepperoni?
Yeah, thank you. Could I get a bottle of water as well?
No, we don't have a water.
You don't sell water, okay.
20 minutes, you know. At least you know they're making it from scratch.
Oh my god. A pot Corona. Where do they come up with this stuff? Well, guess what? You're on camera too. I'm not gonna lie to Liam.
Bro's a child.
Signs here that is letting you know that you're on camera. Maybe this place is so good that everybody's robbing pizzas from this guy, or is this just a place where everyone comes for a scrap? I mean, you've got 20 minutes to wait for your pizza, so you've got to do something.
That is kind of crazy though. Or is it just like the heightened sense of security that a lot of people have these days, you know?
Delivery orders or something. This is the weirdest thing. A few people have walked in, not ordered anything, stood around for 5 minutes, and then just walked out.
Did nobody greet them?
What does that mean? Hey, look, this guy's leaving now. Literally, mate, the amount of people that have just walked in, spent a couple of minutes here, and then walked out is so bizarre. I don't get it. Like, something fishy is going on in here. I want to get to the bottom of it.
That's why they left.
One thing they do here is a 32-slice gigantic pizza.
Oh my
so
god.
if being disappointed on a medium or a large level was not enough for you,
Please, that sounds so good.
You could get 32 slices of disappointment.
Just imagine being fucked up. Like, you would never eat all of it, but you would just get it when you're fucked up and just look at it like,
really good. Where should we go and eat
greasy 40 slices of pizza.
Let's just take a look while we head to find it.
Wrap
It
my
looks like a
cock
pretty
in it,
standard pizza. I'm not sure why it took 20 minutes to make it though. Part of me feels like
just like a reheated frozen pizza. It looks too perfect, you know?
I
Doesn't
hate
give
when that-
any vibe of a homemade pizza.
Damn.
Anyways, let's find somewhere to try a slice.
That'd be sucking too, because a lot of times you end up
Right,
spending
so
mad money
we're
for
just
some
heading off, and
DiGiorno.
Only in LA do you find like a rogue shrimp head. Nice.
Okay. How is he walking down an alley? in
Turns out
LA?
we'd stumbled
Like,
across
what
this
the
park
fuck?
that happened to be gang operated. Later on, I actually decided to give it a little search and see why it was in the state it was. And that was a bad idea.
Why did he
Here
go
we go.
there?
Ooh, you know what this feels like? This feels like one of the pizzas that you get. And
LA is not
I
the
can
place to
tell.
just be
gonna
roaming
be a soggy
around
base.
randomly.
you know what's weird is the pepperoni is alright, but mate,
That
this is just
bottom
like
doesn't
any
even look
oven
legit.
Pizza. I'd say it's
Yeah,
worse
it
than
looks.
an oven pizza just because the base
Damn.
is so. I don't know how to describe it.
It's one of
You know,
those,
you're
like,
either going
pre-made
for the
gas station
American style
pizzas.
pizza, which is like that crispy base, it doesn't flop around.
Who
or you go
told
for
them
the
to try
Italian,
this shit?
which is a bit more. What's the
Oh,
word?
yeah, it
like,
is the worst
you're supposed to
restaurants.
fold it up. That Neapolitan pizza. This is just in no man's land. What I will say about this pizza, one, it doesn't taste bad, and two, drunken pizza. Yes, on your way
Yeah.
home from a night out, you're polishing the lot. I actually don't think it's that bad. In terms of pizza, it's a bit lost.
Was it cheap?
It doesn't really fit into any category. Out of 5, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I can't quite give it a 3 because, I don't know, could I give it a 3? I'll give it a 3. Service, it shouldn't really be taking that long, in my personal opinion. If you're doing like takeaway boxes style pizza, you should be able to get one out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give the service a 2 out of 5.
It's like they barely did any fucking
she
prep.
really
You can get a
wanted
homemade pizza faster
Nothing
than
to
that
do with
shit.
me. Fair enough. It's a business at the end of the day. And then value for money, 5.
Damn.
5 out of 5 for value. The reason why, $8 for that pizza.
Oh,
5 quid
yeah.
for a full pizza.
Nigga, 8?
Pretty good going. Anyways,
That's not bad
get
at
out of
all,
here.
dude. Imagine being fucked
Up
up and only
next,
having
an
to spend
all-you-can-eat
$8.
buffet. Nothing screams
They still
quality
have
dining
those?
like unlimited meat under heat lamps from the 90s.
all right, so we're here at
Is this
King
Chinese?
Buffet.
Oh
I'm
my
a little
God,
bit
it is.
anxious. I'm anxious at every bad rated place. The fear of food poisoning
I mean, 3 out of
cripples my
5.
body.
Is that bad?
Let's go.
I hate when you can see like the food rating like right on the door.
So
It always
it's like
makes
an
me
all-you-can-eat
feel like it's
gap.
secretly
actually really
disgusting.
busy, to be fair. So $25 per person for an all-you-can-eat buffet. A bit too good. By the way, so I went to the toilet.
I'd say that's
Got no
expensive.
complaints about the toilet, decent. But on the way back, they serve raw bacon. I've never seen raw bacon being served
What?
anywhere in my life. Anyways, raspberry iced tea,
Raw bacon. Why would you want raw
very
pork?
sweet. It's nice though.
Can you eat that?
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this is much better than the buffet that I went to in Chinatown. If you watch my worst rated in London, it was significantly worse than here. I'll be honest with you, I think it's a cardinal sin to try sushi at a worse rated spot. Yeah, it's just you don't mess with
No,
raw
you
fish
should-
at
you
a
should
bad
never
rate.
try that. It's gonna be crazy. Why is he doing that?
And how they deal with their raw fish. So
Why is he?
special fried rice.
Bro, that's so risky. Anything but fried
lovely.
rice, regular the Chinese, the
Lovely's maybe a
noodles.
bit
Yeah, that's
generous,
all
but
gonna be good.
It's fine.
But don't try
A
the
spring roll,
fish.
a true measurement of an establishment.
We hear a crunch. Okay.
Classic frozen spring roll, whacked into an oven or a microwave, God knows, but
I don't want to sound like stuck up,
yeah.
but I really panic when I'm in these sort of places now.
I have to say though, I do think this is better than
Okay.
Kowloon, like considerably better as well.
Okay, that's promising. But like, that's really pink.
No, that's just that, mate. That's normal. It's like
Chicken fried.
Yeah, if it was like running red, then you've got a problem. It's not running red. There you go. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm really unsure.
I'm just winding you up. I'm just winding you up. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, that
Alright,
is
anyway,
kind
I'm
of.
about to have my risky bit. This is, I believe it's the Kung Pao
I
chicken.
can't tell if that's the light or if it really is pink.
Ice cold.
Damn.
What the hell is wrong with this place and cold food? I get that it's a buffet, but guys, we can
Maybe
still
because everything in
do our
LA
best to
that's
keep things
cheap
at least
is
warm.
actually
They need to be
ass.
hot,
Like,
just warm,
all the
please.
affordable shit here is
Actually, though, in
decent.
terms
I'm
of
not gonna
flavor,
lie.
it's actually quite nice. All right, let's take a quick look at the reviews here. Oh, absolutely handy that. I've got myself full bars of 5G connection here. Oh, how is that? Because Olafly have come to the rescue so that when I'm
Here's this
traveling,
guy,
I'm
dude.
fully loaded on data and I get my signal everywhere I go. Whereas before, I was getting charged through the nose. So if you guys are traveling, you need to get Olafly. It's an eSIM setup, so you just download it onto your phone. It's available in over 200 different destinations, and you can set up your plan. So if you know you're going to be maybe traveling Europe, then you can get a regional plan. The plan that I've gone for, because I'm traveling to all different parts of the world at the moment for these videos, is I just went with a global plan, and that's going to sort me out.
I never thought about that.
And
Like,
my favorite bit, and G-Film's favorite bit, is the fact that
I
I
never
actually
thought about
hotspot
that.
so many different eSIMs that don't allow you to
I haven't, like,
hotspot,
traveled as
but
an adult.
Olafly does. The way it works is you download it on your phone, and it will be ready within literal minutes. So you're not having to take out an old one, put in a new one. It's the future, okay? Give it a go, save yourself the money, get involved. Now make sure you use my code, Calfreezy, and that's gonna get you 5% off absolutely everything. You might as well use it, get yourself some money off. I'm already saving you money by using Olafly. Get some extra cash off by using my code. I'll leave a link down below, enjoy. There's a reason why I didn't read the reviews beforehand, because I didn't want to completely put me off. 500 reviews, and this has 2 stars. I had high hopes for King Buffet, but unfortunately they fell through. Looks can be deceiving, and this was the case.
High hopes?
Daniel said I didn't like it at all. Terrible food. The interior is old. The tables are dirty. I would disagree with that. I don't recommend it. I think it's fine. I mean, look, yeah, it's not great, but at the same time, we've had a lot worse. My mum went here on Mother's Day and she had the Mongolian barbecue. She felt so sick and dizzy after 3 hours of eating here. Oh my God.
Damn.
Did you have the Mongolian barbecue by any chance, G-Film?
I think I avoided that one.
It's time to try the nigiri that we have here.
Oh,
which
the what?
is, yeah. Anxiety levels through the roof at the minute, because who in their right mind would try sushi from a worse rated restaurant in the city? This dickhead. It's funny, the one thing that I don't actually like cold sushi, I prefer it when the rice is actually slightly warm. And so the one thing that they have cold, I want warm, and everything else that I want warm is cold.
It's cold.
So, yeah.
Bro, I get it. Like, shit can be bad, but there
Let's
shouldn't be
review this,
nothing
yeah.
in business
Outside.
that's actually like bad. Like, I don't understand. I
Jesus
hate
Christ, my heart just dropped. I thought, let's talk food. It's just cold. It's cold. It wasn't bad food. I didn't find any hairs in my food. In terms of buffet, the selection was large, if that's your type of thing. I prefer it if a place just picks one cuisine and nails it, but that's fine. But it was cold, and ultimately that's just the cardinal sin when it comes to food. Food that's supposed to be hot, being cold, whether it's a buffet or not, it's not on. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 for food. And the next part is, of course, the service. There really wasn't, no one came really to check up on us, asking if we were all right. I'm probably gonna give it a 2 out of 5 as well. Feels a little bit harsh because they kind of just sat us down and it wasn't bad, but at the same time, I feel like at least one, hey, is everything okay? Like little checkup is standard. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 5. And then finally, their value, I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 5. It's okay, it wasn't a rip-off, but it's also not a bargain by any means. So there you have it, not a great score.
Now we're at Frida Mexican Cuisine, and as somebody who absolutely loves Mexican food, I am praying to the food gods not to ruin this for me.
Here we are, Frida Mexican Cuisine. Got an absolute tanking on Yelp, and a lot of shouts for food poisoning. So if you're watching right now, please, no food poisoning. Not while I'm in LA.
God, that would suck. Especially the last couple days.
The place looks nice, the vibe is decent, there's a couple people in here. You've really got to mess this place up for this to be one of the worst rated, do you know what I mean? Anyways, it's a Mexican restaurant, there's gonna be a bunch of different Mexican food, and let's get into it. I think we're ready to order if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
We're just gonna share the chicken quesadillas and the cantina nachos. Yeah, thank you. Service seems pretty nice, to be fair. And here's something, I went to the bathroom is in perfectly fine condition, but on the way past, I could see the kitchen, and I decided to have a little look in the kitchen.
Oh, God.
And it was pretty clean. That's what I was looking out for, because a few of the reviews are convinced that they got food poisoning from here. Let me show you. Lindsay here said probably the worst experience I ever had at any restaurant. We waited an hour for our table.
Some people got
but we
weak
didn't have
ass,
that problem,
puss ass stomachs.
Sherry said that they came for Sunday brunch, and the meats did not taste good, and it looked like they were sitting out for hours. Not what you want.
If you guys have made it this far, there are over 60% of you guys that simply have not subscribed and you're watching this. So please hit that button because I'm going to be making the best food content of 2025.
Sure?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Please hit that button,
I'm not gonna lie, on first review, the food looks banging here. I'm gonna be gutted if this doesn't taste good, because it looks unreal. Nachos has a few different types of cheese here. Cheddar cheese and then the classic American cheese. The steak tastes good. I'm kind of expecting my ass to fall out at some point. What? This is genuinely an unbelievable plate of nachos. Let's give the quesadillas a go. Now, I'm not gonna harp on about the portions, but fucking hell. Ooh, a little bit oily on the bottom. My fingers are covered in oil.
I just don't get how he hasn't gotten fat from doing these videos.
Decent. Chicken quesadillas. Lacking a bit of flavor though. They taste how I would make quesadillas at home when I've looked around and I've got no spices to put in it. It's a little bit on the bland side. It's definitely oily. Here you go, first time. It's essentially just like cheese chicken.
You're gonna get a bit of sweat on anything.
A bit of sweat.
It's cheese sweat.
Yeah, but you don't need to be getting oily. It was literally dripping off.
I really like it.
It's literally dripping.
I really like it, yeah.
All right. That was bizarre because it was actually a perfectly okay meal. I'll admit the awards said #1 Mexican restaurant, and I'm not sure I agree with that at all. But it's by far not one of the worst rated in LA. Don't know what has happened to their Yelp page, but that is far too brutal. Those nachos were class. Hey, cabron. It's time to review.
That's what I like to hear.
The Mexican gaff that we just went to.
Mexican food's hard to fuck up, bro.
3 out of 5.
You know what I mean?
Stars
It's
for
hard.
me. I think it was good. Like I said, absolutely nothing to write home about, but definitely not what we read on the reviews. Service. I'm getting a bit tired of rating the service because I really do feel like when people see the camera, I'm just getting a different service to other people, because in the reviews, one of the biggest complaints was about the poor service, and I didn't see that at all. I saw actually good service, so I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 5. But I might just change that category if we do this video again, because I'm just not sure about it. Anyways, on to the final one.
Do some crazier stuff then.
That came in at $60 for 2 things.
I would love to see
not
him.
Great.
I think one thing that would make it cool is to try the, like, I don't know how necessarily you would be able to figure this out, but try like all of these secret restaurants. Like maybe you could try to figure out, like, there's got to be these places like where you can do those like 8 and like 9 course meals in the dark and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like try some shit like that. Oh, but you probably can't film, huh? Oh, okay, that's hard. Okay, that's kind of hard to do, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that.
All for 2 waters. I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 5.
The Gumbo Pot. This is our last stop, but certainly not least, because clearly we hate ourselves and just keep picking seafood spots.
All right, so
Seafood's
we're on to
delicious.
the final
But we don't want to get
rated
like you said, we don't want
restaurant
to get food
here in
poisoning.
LA, and I can't lie, I'm so excited for this video to be over. I hate going to them. I get so much anxiety, but we've got one last one to go through, and we're heading through a car park to get there. Very fitting. It's a seafood gaff again. Anxiety through the roof.
All right, Dochi.
Oh, I don't know what to go for. What are you supposed to get here? I might just ask him for like what most people get. Can I just ask, what do most people get here?
Shrimp po' boy, fried catfish with red beans.
I'll just take
I
the
like
first
that
one
fried
that you mentioned,
catfish.
please. Thank you very much. Should we just sit in this bit here?
Fried catfish, baby.
Yeah, we'll go here.
Sorry guys, are you guys filming?
We're just on holiday. It's just like, we just filming our holiday vlog.
Oh yeah, I understand that. But you have a permit or something? because the thing is that you're using like a professional camera in that case. So
Okay. This isn't professional. He just it's just his like home camera.
so that's a whole
Back on the Osmo, baby. How am I looking? I can't believe that is actually the first time that we've been told that we can't film.
Especially in America,
And usually
honestly.
when we do these
Usually you can do a lot of stuff there.
spots,
Especially like on the outside ones.
I'm picky and
Bro, goddamn, why do I always talk when they talk? I'm so sorry, bro.
on the Osmo, baby. How am I looking? I can't believe that is actually the first time that we've been told that we can't film. And usually when we do these worst restaurant spots, they're a lot more picky and telling us we can't film because they obviously know it's not great gaff. I'll be honest with you, I've never had this type of cuisine before. It's always been, I've just never, it's from New Orleans, authentic foods of New Orleans. I've heard of it before. Oh, 11, that's me. Thank you. All right. Here we are.
Kind of
This
decked
thing
it out.
cost me $17. That's expensive. And I
What
know
is-
seafood can
what
come
is
at a
the
premium,
shrimp
but this
wrap?
is just fried shrimp, I think they said it was. Oh, I don't know, man. Look, like, to me, should a shrimp be looking that raw?
Oh, no.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Is that what it's supposed to look like?
No.
Oh, imagine I get food poisoning on the last one, bro. God, it tastes kind of stale, bro.
Just get a whole
The
tomato
bread's not
slice
very
in your
good.
mouth.
Yeah, the bread's actually terrible. The lettuce feels like not fresh lettuce either. I'm really skeptical of the shrimp, the fried shrimp. Like, it's just
Can't
not
be
cooked
good.
at all. Let me Google this because I'm not sure. Like, it's translucent. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be translucent. Translucent.
It's multiple
Is
pieces.
it okay to eat raw shrimp? No, it is generally not recommended to eat raw shrimp. It can cause food poisoning. They thrive in warm environments. How to tell if shrimp isn't cooked? If shrimp is not, it appears translucent.
Oh,
I'm not eating that. I'm sorry, I can't. I already have
nice.
eaten that, and I didn't like it. I
yeah,
am not
that's
going
not
to
safe at
subject
all.
myself to more
That's
of that.
fucking disgusting.
I can't do it. That's just clear. I strongly advise against eating here. It's too late.
I think the shrimp is
Seafood was
old, maybe?
and
No, because it was
salty.
still look
It was
cooked.
not fresh. The anxiety is through the roof after eating that. I need to get out of here.
It looks like they just have like a
probably need to eat
basket of
before
shrimp
that.
somewhere, and they just keep scooping out shrimp and putting it on
I
there
knew
type
it.
shit.
I knew it. I knew we just did one too many, bro. The review of that place, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5 for food. Just pure, out of a pure anxiety point of view, seeing the shrimp translucent like that, then Googling and realizing that it's uncooked and it's not safe to eat shrimp raw like that. I don't know. People in the comments might be able to tell me that it's actually not that bad. I don't know. I didn't want to find
No,
out.
bro,
so I'm
you're
gonna
right.
go 1 out of
That's
5 there.
terrible.
Service, 2 out of
0,
5.
0, 0.
Maybe a 3 out of 5 at a push. There's not much chance to get good service in like a food court style thing anyways. So yeah, 2.5 out of 5 I'll give it. And then finally for value, bro, like 1 out of 5. Like $16, $17 for a baguette with stale bread, Nax lettuce, and undercooked shrimp. What a stinker.
So we have a tie at the top between Pizza Loca
You see
and
what I'm
King
saying?
Buffet.
How did he still
but
give
I've
it
got
that
to pick
high
one
of a-
winner for you guys, and I'm gonna give it to Pizza Loca. It wasn't a great pizza, but I also didn't feel like I was gonna get food poisoning at the end of it either. So
Yeah.
there we have it.
I
That's
felt
your
like he
winner.
was gonna go for that though. That's fire. Shout out to my boy Freezy, man.